Okay, so I just got finished filming the live video. If you saw the live video, you'll know what I mean. I just got finished filming the live video. And then in that video, I'd mentioned that I was going to do like try out a vlog style video, bringing along of things we watch, things we do, da, da, da. And so I thought, you know what? Today is Monday. Why not try one Monday to Friday, what we're watching, what we're doing, whatever, and see how it goes. I was going to do it on a weekend, but hey, I'm doing it on Monday to Friday. I thought I'd try it. If I don't do it right now, after I said I would make a video, then I feel like I'm just really inconsistent at the moment. So here we are. Right now is Monday, as I say. I haven't watched anything as yet, but I probably will later. I am reading this book. It's Yuki and the Swamp Spirit by Kieran Larwood. This is kind of a follow-on from like a Podkin One book that I read years ago and thought it was so good, and so I have continued to read all of the books in the series. This is not the newest one, but like the one before the newest one. Does that make sense? Yeah, so this reminds me of, the best I can liken it to, I could be wrong, but for me it makes me think of like The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss for like middle grade. That's what I see this as. There's a bard in it, and he is kind of telling his tale, and of course Name of the Wind has a bard. Now I've not read Name of the Wind, but Josh read, actually I think we have a vlog where Josh read Name of the Wind years ago. Josh read Name of the Wind, and he, kind of told me each part about a lot about the book and things. So I kind of felt like I knew kind of quite a bit about the story. And he read the sequel, of which I can't think what it's called. Name of the Wind. I really can't think what it's called, but there's a sequel. The sequel, for what happened in it, from what Josh told me, I found it a bit less interesting, but The Name of the Wind I found really interesting, so I was kind of always asking what was going on. Anyway, and then I felt like this reminded me of that as like middle grade, and with rabbits. They're all rabbits. Characters are rabbits, but it's like a fantasy world with rabbits and things like that. So yeah, I always enjoy these books, so I am reading this one so that then hopefully I can get caught up, because as I said, it's not the newest one. There's another one out called Yuki and the Ghost Burrow or something, so I do want to read that and then get finished up with this series. Yeah, I definitely, since I last filmed videos, read more books now than I did then. Last year, for 2022, I read 70 books, which I was happy with. The year before I read 58, so it seems to be on the increase. I don't reckon I'm going to read more than 70. This is my 5th book of this year, so yeah, I don't really see myself exceeding 70, but we will see. Anyway, so this is the book, this is what I'm reading. I will probably watch something maybe later. If so, I will let you know. But for this vlog, Monday to Friday, I'm just kind of going to speak about what I am watching, reading, games we're playing, and things like that, kind of media stuff. So yes, I will see you when I do something else next. Okay, so the show that I'm gonna watch a bit of, Josh is watching Vikings, and he has given up on the show entirely, and I am kind of still hanging in there, and it's You. So I watched the first season of You when it came out. I don't know, it was years ago. I actually questioned whether I was even living in this house. Was it? I don't know if it says. Oh, I'm gonna have a look now. I've got my episode up. It feels like it was a really long time ago. 2021? No. Really? No, it can't be, because 2021, maybe that's the season that I'm on, because I'm on season 2, so I'm like, is it trying to tell me when my season came out? Anyway, it just says 2021. I feel like it was definitely, maybe it was 2021. Anyway, I felt like it was a long time ago, because I felt like I'd watched it around the time that I watched 13 Reasons Why. I clearly didn't, because that came out the first season of that a lot longer before 2021 because I didn't live here when I watched it. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I watched the first season. I liked it enough in that I kind of couldn't stop watching it, but I was finding it irritating. It was like that. And then we started the second season when that came out, which who knows when that is, because Netflix doesn't seem to want to really tell me much. And I'm on episode 8 of 10. So I think Josh probably watched 3 episodes of season 2 and was like, I'm done with this. I can't watch it anymore because some of the characters are really annoying. And season 3 is out. The season 4 is coming out in February. So I'm like, I keep seeing it advertised. So I thought, right, okay, I'm going to try and watch at least the end of season 2. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to watch. I'll be truthful. It's rare that with this show, I watch the whole episode in one sitting. I just watch a bit and pause it and then watch a bit. It's just okay. So why am I watching it? I don't know. But I feel like I've committed. You commit so far and you thought, oh fine, I'll just keep watching, and when I watch it, it's interesting enough, but I definitely don't love it. But I do like what's his name, I forgot his last name, it begins with a B. I do like him a lot because I used to love Gossip Girl, and he was Dan in Gossip Girl, and so I really like him, and I find him interesting as a character. I much prefer the first season than the second season, to be honest. But yeah, it is getting a bit weird now at the end because obviously it's kind of coming to the peak. On episode 8, there's 10. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'm interested in anyone else's thoughts on You because I know some people quite like it. It seems to be quite popular. But I just find it can be annoying or just kind of okay. But yeah, that's why I'm watching, trying to. Again, now that I've confessed the fact that I don't watch the episode all in one go, I'll tell you, so it's a 49-minute episode. It says I've got 30 minutes left. So I've nearly watched 20 minutes of the 49-minute episode the last time that I started watching this episode. So there we go. Let's see if I can, what have we got left? What, say 30 minutes? Just do it, 30 minutes. Just need to finish this 30-minute episode. Okay, and then I will let you guys know. I mean, then I've only got 2 left, so surely we gotta get this done. This next, I don't know, I'm very slow watching shows, which you'll see if you stick around and I do more of these Monday to Fridays, although they'll be the longest videos ever if I don't keep it short. But anyway, that's my thoughts on You. I'm gonna watch the episode, 30 minutes of episode 8, and yeah. Okay, final update for Monday. I'm back to enjoying You again. It happens, I'm like, I don't like it. Then I'm like, oh yeah, it's good. And then I'm like, I don't like it. And then I enjoy it again. This is why I persevere. So I'm enjoying it again. Back to enjoying it. I'm sure you'll see if this continues, how it gets on. But yeah, I'm back into it now. It's now Tuesday, and I thought while it was going to be, Josh is in the background, movies and books and TV shows that I'm watching, but I did get some posts, so I thought I will quickly do some posts because I just got home from work, and after this, any clip I do, I will have wet hair because I'm going to wash my hair after this. But I've got this book here. Is it going to focus? It wants to focus on me. The Do-Over by Lynn Painter, and this looks cute and kind of good for February, for Valentine's Day, and I think it's a repeating day thing. Yes, it's a repeating day book, and if you guys watched our videos, watched my videos for a long time, you'll know that one of our, this is why, favourite Christmas movies is Pete's Christmas, which is a repeating day film, and we kind of like to watch repeating day films, and this is a repeating day book on Valentine's Day. So I'm absolutely gonna read this for Valentine's Day, which is gonna be not next week, the week after. So yeah, super excited for this. Love repeating days. So that is that. And then this, oh, I like the edge, the spine. I don't know if it'll, never mind. It didn't, oh, there you go. Anyway, Then my other thing is a pre-order, and it's a Switch game, and I've been waiting for this and I'm super excited that it's here, and I thought it was going to come tomorrow, but it came today, and it is SpongeBob glare Cosmic Shake. I'm just going to take the wrapper off because the glare's annoying. And I haven't played any SpongeBob games, so it seems like an odd choice to then be like, oh yeah, I'm going to pre-order this SpongeBob game. I know they've come out with like quite a few in the past, and they've got ones on the Wii and the PlayStation, maybe on the DS. I don't think they used to have them on the PS2. Like, they've been around for a while. But this one, I saw the trailer for it when we were looking on the PlayStation at upcoming games and things. It looks so cool, so I pre-ordered it. Now, I pre-ordered it on the Switch because you can't get a PlayStation 5 version, you can get a PlayStation 4 version, and I thought, I'll just get a Switch, it was still glary, a Switch version. And then here is the back. Oh, it's not good. It's not good lighting for this. Anyway, I'm sure that's fine. Oh, look at that little sponge snail. Anyway, I think that they travel through time, and it looked so cool. So I'm excited. I don't know how it will play. I think it's probably going to be more 3D platformer. But yeah, obviously when I play it, if I'm doing this Monday to Friday thing, I will let you guys know. Currently I'm playing, oh, it's just playing on the inside. I'm currently playing Pokemon Violet. I'm Violet. Josh is Scarlet. I always have to think for a minute. Oh, look at this marshmallow. This looks cute. I am definitely going to give this a go. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow. So yeah, I'm sure I'll say. Anyway, this is a quick bit of the video. I'll let you know if there's any update later on what I watch. I will show you this actually. This is BB-8. Oh, look at him. There you go, you can see him now. Isn't he amazing? Anyway, so yeah, if there's any other update, I will put it in later. I will have wet hair. But there we go. That is the postal news. Now it's Wednesday, so yesterday the only thing that we watched or did or anything like that in the end was we watched one episode of Desperate Housewives season 7. Super love Desperate Housewives. I'm rewatching it. Josh hadn't really seen it, so we've been rewatching it since maybe 2021. We've been rewatching it for a while, but there's 8 seasons. We're like halfway or more through season 7, so we're getting there now. We just like need to, and I always love it. It never disappoints. It's always good. Today, it's Wednesday, yeah. We have gone to some shops and things after work. I will show you one thing. We went and got some photo frames, and one of the things that we're putting in a frame is really cool, so I will show that. And the other thing that I managed to get, we went to Asda as well, is this. This was so cute. So this is like a Disney crochet magazine. So this is issue 20. So I don't know, I'm a bit like far behind, because I think you can make the whole blanket, but each issue makes a square, so I don't know how that's really going to work, because it's wool and everything. I remember when, I don't know if you guys remember or watch my videos that long, but they came out with a Disney cakes and bakes or something years ago, same like kind of like this, but it was like baking, and you'd get like things with it, and I always picked those up. I think I've got some videos of it on here, so yeah, I was super excited about this. I have a little crochet I'm working on right now. I'm sure I'll show it in the video at some point. So hopefully these won't be too, I mean, it's very thin, I'll say, so there's obviously not much in it, but anyway, I was excited to find that it existed. So yeah, let me show you the picture, 1 second. Okay, here it is. Oh, I mean, obviously the glare is going to be terrible, but if you, yeah, I mean, you can still see what it's doing and what it's aiming for. Yes. So we've got a frame for this. I actually also got a frame for this. Oh, still glary. and some other Hobbit stuff, Lord of the Rings Hobbit stuff, which I'll show when we've not put it together yet. It's a bit of a project, but anyway, this is framed and ready to go. I'll stop glaring it, but yeah. Okay, so it is Thursday. On Thursdays we Thursday tidy, so I'm going to multitask here and put these clothes in the places they need to be, meaning in the groups they need to be, but you guys don't care about that. Well, this light is not great. There we go. That's less light but more even. Oh yeah, Thursday is Thursday tidy, but it's also movie night. Now the reason why I'm multitasking this is because I have goals for movie night and reading and looking at the SpongeBob game, which is quite a lot of things to get done. So yes, we always tidy the house on Thursdays because then it's ready for the weekend, it's done, and we put all things away and everything. Anyway, so that's that boring story about tidying. Now, movie night. So I'm thinking either I was initially going to pick Disenchanted, but yesterday, basically, to backtrack on Wednesday, because I realised I filmed the clip, I went to get frames at Dunelm and other things, can't remember what else, oh, I got a rug and so on. But then after that we didn't watch anything or read anything or do anything. We were kind of sorting out the frames. There's this lamp here, can you see it there, that we got that's new, and basically we were trying to put the wire so the extension leads on the wall and it just really wasn't working out. Anyway, so we're doing things like that. So we didn't watch anything, and I still not looked at that pre-ordered SpongeBob game. So I'm like, right, I want to get further in my book, 2 want to look at this SpongeBob game, and 3 I still want to do the movie night. So I'm trying to do everything speedy. Basically, smells nice. Basically the movie choice, oh that was it, I was going to pick Disenchanted, the new Enchanted movie, but I think it's like 2 hours long, so I might try and pick more of like an hour and a half type of movie, simply because, like I say, I want to do the other things as well. And also I need to have a shower and wash my hair, so it's really like trying to cram a lot in. So my method is still want to watch a movie, but pick like a shorter movie. So my thoughts are, I've not looked at the run times of them yet, but I want to look at the run times of I know how long Disenchanted is, so I'm not going to look, I'm pretty certain. But I want to look at Lightyear, because I've still not seen Lightyear, so I definitely want to see how long Lightyear is, and I kind of feel like surely that's maybe going to be around the hour and a half mark. You would imagine that it's not going to be that long. The other movie I want to check the runtime on is Dog with Channing Tatum. I have bought that on Blu-ray a while ago, when kind of more towards when it came out, and it was short sleeved. I thought that the sleeve was like stuck up, but no. Yeah, I bought that more towards when it came out and I've not watched it, so I have a plan to watch. Hopefully it's not too distracting and multitasking. I feel like I've seen other people multitask before and I'm like, yeah, it doesn't really bother me if I'm watching a video, so I'm like, sure, let's do it. Anyway, I bought that and Fast and Furious 8. Is it 8 or is it 9? Hobbs, I think it's 9. Oh, 9, yeah. It was the newest one, 9. So I bought that. And the Channing Tatum movie. And some others. I'm trying to think what the others were. Oh, actually, what's it called? It's there. They're all like right here because I've not watched them yet. Dune, but I'm not going to pick that, it's super long. Can you hear that noise? I thought that Josh was knocking because like I was making a video, so I thought he was knocking. I think he's like hammering something. Anyway, it's called Last Letter from You'll love her. Oh, and The Little Things. If that had a short run time, I would maybe pick that actually. I think has it got Denzel Washington? I'll grab it in 1 second. I'm just trying to decide where this goes. I grouped them into sections. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it there. This one. I feel like the glare is always bad. Maybe it's because it's always nighttime. I suppose 128 minutes. No, probably not going to go with this. But anyway, so yes, I have decided that I want to catch up on those movies that I picked up before I pick up the new set of movies that I really want to pick up. So that's what these are terribly creased. I'm going to put them away for now, but they definitely need to be ironed. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to decide on the movie. I will let you guys know what movie I decide. I will let you know what I think of the movie. It may be tomorrow that I come back to you on the movie, as I say, because I'm trying to cram a lot in. So I'm going to go now because I feel like actually I was doing good at multitasking at first, but now it's like I'm getting slow and losing track of, I'm not really doing this very quickly. So yes, I think this was the longest clip, I'm so sorry. Basically, I'm going to watch a movie tonight and it's going to be an hour and a half, so I can also read and play the SpongeBob game. Let's see what happens. I will check in at some point later and see if we actually get onto the SpongeBob game. Here's hoping. Okay, so we've actually decided to go with Stand By Me because it's 1 hour and 20 and a few minutes. And Josh thinks he's never seen it. Sometimes he thinks we've not seen it, then he has. I've not seen it for years, so that's what we're going with. Okay, so for our ice cream thing, we have this. This is more of a recent thing. But we have sprinkles, marshmallows, dark chocolate chips, Smarties, I think these are what these are, in there. And then, oops, in here, these are crispy M&Ms, milk chocolate chips, I don't know why I'm putting them back up, Reese's Pieces, and this is sherbet in there. And then there's strawberry or toffee sauce. So yeah, these are the ice cream things. I saw it on And Just Like That, the Sex and the City like revival thing. They kept doing like really cool ice cream nights, Miranda and Steve, with like little bowls, but I was like, oh, little bowls would be annoying, so I got these. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so this is the craziness that then begins. Lots of toppings, and also this is my cool Eevee Evolutions bowl. But yeah, I usually go for toffee every time. I've gone with strawberry, mini marshmallows, sprinkles, milk chocolate chips, and crispy M&Ms. It's now Friday, so just to do an update, I enjoyed Stand By Me. I kind of wish I would have watched it in summer. I kind of knew it was a summery film, but I didn't really think about that. And I was watching it and I was like, oh, this is a good summery film. And like I said, I've not seen it for years. And I think the first time I watched it, I thought it was okay. And I enjoyed it more this time. So definitely in a couple of years, I'd like to watch it again in summer. Josh enjoyed it. Like I say, he had never seen it. He was glad he watched it. He enjoyed it. So I'm glad that we watched that. I still as yet, haven't played the new SpongeBob game. So tonight is the night. I'm going to wash my hair and have a shower, and then I'm going to do any kind of gaming and reading. That's the plan. Gaming and reading. So that's Friday's plan. Gaming and reading. So let's see how we get on. But yeah, Stand By Me, I enjoyed it. Kind of wish I would have watched it in the summer, but never mind. I'll know for when I'm doing like summer. I like to watch like movies seasonally, so oh, that reminds me, I really do need to do the movie bag because it's coming up to Valentine's and I really want to do it before then, but I don't think I'll get a chance this weekend, so maybe next week, one day in the week, I'll make the video of that because I need to take out some wintry movies, put in some romancy Valentine's movies, and then some kind of coming a little bit into spring. It's a bit early yet, but I don't sort it out too often, so it seems like now would be the time. So yes, I must do that soon, especially because I do want some Valentine's-y ones in there for the week of Valentine's Day. Although I think that, I wonder if it's this week. There's a new one coming out on Netflix with, what's her name? Reese Witherspoon. I'm sure it's Reese Witherspoon. And it looks really good and I really want to watch it. I don't know if it's actually come out like this week or if it's coming out next week or when it's coming out. I need to check because I really want to watch that. But yeah, I think Netflix bring out quite a lot anyway, but still I have favourites that I want to put and watch and stuff. But yeah, that's enough rambling. That's just the update of where we're at now from last night and what's happening Friday. So earlier I'd said about the SpongeBob game. It's gonna happen, but it was still early and Josh is working on this Lego and I thought, oh yeah, I should show an update of this. It's the Bowser Super Mario. It's gonna look really cool when it's done, but this is where it's at right now. So I thought it was cool and I'm working on this. This is my little crochet corn. I mean, he's nearly finished. Ignore all the tails everywhere. Obviously, I need to do something with all those little tails. But he's a corn, and he needs a stalk. I mean, who doesn't need a crochet corn? He's adorable. He's in this book, Crochet Cafe. So, yes, that's actually what we're doing now first. But I thought this, I realised, was kind of exciting for the video. So there's that, and then the corn, and then SpongeBob. Oh, I mean, I can't really get, hey, there we go. So yeah, that's what's happening now. Okay, so the little corn is now finished. He's not got his tails and he's got his little stalk thing. So there's a corn, and then Bowser is looking more together like that. So now, SpongeBob, it's time. Oh, no, it's not going to focus. Anyway, yay, there we go. But yeah, it is now time for SpongeBob. The time has come. So I've now played some of the SpongeBob game, finally, and I am enjoying it. I'm glad I picked it up because, like I say, it's the first SpongeBob game I picked up, and it was kind of a different pickup for me, so I'm really glad that I did because, it's really good. So it is a 3D platformer. It is quite forgiving because, of course, I assume it is kind of aimed at a wide range of audience, starting from quite a young audience and things like that. So yeah, it's kind of quite forgiving, which I was grateful for. Sometimes just a nice, easy 3D platformer is great because we have been playing, well, not for a while now, but we have the new like Crash Bandicoot 4, which I suppose is, to be honest, it's different because that's more like on a run, isn't it? It's not like a 3D platform like Ratchet and Clank or Sackboy or like one of those. It's more in a line, but Crash Bandicoot 4 is hard. And this reminded me a little bit sometimes of that because it had like squares in the air that you had to jump on, kind of like in Crash where you jump on the boxes. But as I say, it was a lot more forgiving in many ways. I like that. It's never kind of good. Well, I've only played a small amount of it. I probably played an hour and a half of it. But you know, you can kind of tell it's not going to be at the level of Ratchet and Clank or Sackboy. Or maybe not even quite Super Lucky's Tale. I think Super Lucky's Tale is really good. But it's still really cute, really fun. It looks like it's going to have cute worlds. I'm in the Wild West world, and you can ride seahorses and do rodeo, and there's a ranch, and you can collect a lot of things, and each world is kind of a different place in time and things like that. So that seems really cool. I'm excited to see what other worlds there are. I know there's prehistoric, but apart from that I don't really know, so it'll be a nice surprise. And it feels kind of nostalgic, I'll be honest. It kind of feels like, but better controls and better graphics, but it kind of feels like a PlayStation 2 game. That's kind of the vibe I get, like a PlayStation 2 platform, 3D platformer. And I think at one point, I don't know if there was a Simpsons game. I mean, I know there was Simpsons Hit and Run, which I absolutely loved and was obsessed with. And there was a Simpsons skateboarding game, but I guess it was just a plain Simpsons game, I think. I can kind of envision the cover here. It's just like the Simpsons game. and I can't remember if it's that or something else, and it kind of reminds me of that, so it feels nostalgic to play. Even though it's new, it kind of just has that vibe, which I definitely don't dislike. I like that about it, because I do miss those type of games sometimes, because I used to play a lot of those on the PlayStation 2, and I would go back and play. Oh, like I loved this, there was this Wallace and Gromit one. I'll find a picture. If I can find what it is, I'll put a picture here. I loved this Wallace and Gromit PS2 game. Now, I didn't own it. I think I rented it. Back when you could kind of rent games from Blockbuster and things like that. And I rented it and loved it. And then I think I like rented it again like a couple of times, and I thought it was great, but I never owned it. And I feel like if the PlayStation 5 could play PlayStation 2 games, I would definitely pick it up. Now, I still own my PlayStation 2, but it's not at this house. And I'm not sure, I mean, maybe still actually one day I would do it. Maybe I'll get it, because there was some PlayStation 2 games that I picked up in more recent years that I've made videos about on this channel, and things like that. But that Wallace and Gromit game, I thought it was great. Now, I'm wondering whether I'd go back in time and if I played it now, I'd be like, but then it was great. Anyway, so this SpongeBob game feels quite nostalgic in that way, so I'm enjoying it. It's good. But yeah, now this is nearing the end of Friday. I'm just going to be reading this book that I was reading at the beginning of this video, and if you watched to this far, then you really held in long. So thank you so much for watching. I think I'm going to do this again next week, just to see if it kind of, just so we can get a proper feel for it. Sometimes you do something once, you're like, I'm not sure. I'm going to do it again next week, Monday to Friday, and we will see how it goes. So yeah, if you want to see this again, let me know in the comments below. If you have any other things that you would like to see in these videos, let me know. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you then.